Today we're going to be talking about the arithmetic sequence. And basically an arithmetic sequence is a pattern of numbers that basically have a common difference. So when 3, 5, 7, and 9, to go to one number to the next, we go up by 2, which is referred to the common difference. And later on we're going to just refer to that as D. So if we're given a problem, let's say we got 6, 1, and negative 4, which will be our first example, and they want the next 4 terms. What are the next 4 terms going to be? Well, how do we get from 6 to 1? We go down by 5. How do we get from 1 to 4? We go down by 5. And so from negative 4, if we go down by 5, we're at negative 9. We go down another 5, we're at negative 14. We go down another 5, we're at negative 19. And if we go down another 5, we are at negative 24. So those are the next 4 terms of the sequence that start out 6, 1, and negative 4. Our second example says find the 34th term of negative 10, negative 7, negative 4. Now if you notice, each one of these has gone up by 3, so we've got our up by 3, but I'd really rather not go through this 34 times. So over here I'm going to put down a sub 1 was equal to negative 10. To get my second number, I added 1, 3. And to get my third number, I added another 3. And to get my fourth number, I added another 3. So, in order to get to my fourth term, I added 3 3s. So in order to get to my 34th term, I'm going to have 33 3s over here. But like again, I'm not going to add them all up because I'm too lazy to do that. So that's why we have this formula. A sub n equals a sub 1 plus d times n minus 1. Now the first term is negative 10. D is equal to 3 because we said over here we go from one to another, we got to go up by 3. And then they asked for the 34th term. So I'm going to do 34 minus 1. So I got negative 10 plus 3 times 33. Negative 10 plus 99. Turns out to be 89. And instead of going through all of the work of adding 3 and then adding 3 and losing count, I can use this formula anytime we need to figure out the nth term of any pattern. Our last problem for this go around is to find the first term if a sub 88 equals negative 207 and d equals negative 3. Now we can use that same formula but let's make sure that we have all of our information. So a sub n here is going to be negative 207. A sub 1 is the first term, so that's what we're looking for. D is negative 3. So you could have put down minus 3 instead of plus negative 3. And n minus 1. So the question is, what is n? Well, since this said a sub 88, that means n is 88. And I have everything in here except for my first term. So, a little bit of algebra. Minus 3 times 87, which is negative 261. Add 261 to both sides. And a sub 1 turned out to be 54. Yeah, let's make a better 54 than that. And that is my answer. And that is all for the first day of this chapter.